Well, I got coronated today. I had a crown put on my number 2 tooth. Oh, pay now. I won a pen. Um, it's a pen that hopefully will not be too screwed up. It has the wrong nib, which they didn't take a picture of. But we'll see what it does look like when it gets here. I have a version of it I can show you, I think. But maybe I'll save that for when I get the real one. Okay, before I start screaming, does this have to be there? No. Do these pens have to be there? No. Move things out of the way so your hand doesn't bump into them. Now, get a piece of paper that is big enough for you to write on. Now, I'm going to bring, this is a book I have that is completely falling apart. So I'm just going to help it on its way. Practice exercise several hours. Several hours? You've got to be joking. Hours? Okay, I'm done. No, it's good to practice things like this several hours, but I prefer to do other things. No, this is like doing scales on a piano. Yeah, I know. You need to do that, but oh God, it's so bad and boring. I'd rather just sort of make up my own exercises. It's like when if I go to the gym, what will my exercise be at the gym? I'll look at that hot guy on the weights, and then I'll look at this hot guy on the running thing, treadmill. Then I'll look at that hot guy. So my eye muscles, those are the things that I'm working on. But okay, this is a pen I bought that came in the mail. Why is it covering me with ink? How is that happening? I think I know why it's happening. I think the problem is the nib makes contact with the very top of the inner cap. So capillary action gets all over the inner cap, or the cap. That would be my guess, because my hands are normally spotless. Okay, now what? Don't tell me this is cracked somewhere. Sometimes, the ink can come through the seam if the seam isn't really tight, airtight, or and if there's a crack anywhere here, it might cause a problem. Gary, you must be confusing me with someone else. I don't do that either. No, I don't mind doing actual work, with muscles and moving things around, but it's the picking something really, really heavy and putting it back where you found it. I don't understand the point of that. If you're going to pick up something heavy, bring it somewhere else and put it down and build a wall or dig a ditch to bury the victim of your last crime. I don't know what you do, but Um, so I don't know why this is causing me to have inky hands. I've lost part of my picture. Was my hand over it or something? This nib is really, really sweet in this pen. It came with a big honkin' flexible nib, nice and wet and honkin'. It was a big honkin' nib. I don't know if it was this one, but it was kind of like this one. It wrote big and then bigger. Anyway, someone just texted me. My dentist texting me. But this nib is exactly the nib that Lewis Ashworth, that's the name that's engraved here, is Lewis. Of course, you can't see it. Photons, can you come to my aid at any point in the course of it's sort of hard to make it see, but it's a lovely, lovely script lettering. And the touch of it is so light. This is probably the lightest pen. I probably have one of these pens without metal on it, and it's very light. But even the weight of the pen will make a line. And it's really a neat experience to have a pen that is so delicate, so thin and so light comparatively. It's like drawing with a toothpick made of what's the lightest material on earth, balsa wood. That wouldn't sound very much fun, but it's quite lovely. There's an inconvenient bump right where I'm writing, where a piece of leather is not exactly at the same height as the table height is a little bit different. I suppose I could put some piece of paper under there to make it even. The other pen I got with this on the same day from a different person was this one. And this one, it was my eyes that assumed, incorrectly in this case, that this was a gold nib. And it's a steel nib. And the pen does not have a clip, cap does not have a clip. But it's a lovely nib, steel nib on this Waterman Taper-Rite. And I might have a cap that I can put on this pen. Let's look it up. Hey Tina, where are you? One of the reasons why Otto Yang, no, it wasn't Otto Yang, this isn't going to be any good. Why I was known for a while as the pen god was I had pen parts, which obviously are not working for me right now. Both of these are not functioning. Neither one is functioning. Am I able to take some of these caps? One. Occasionally, these caps the clips are unscrewable. See, this doesn't want to fit on that one. But if I can find my screwdriver, aha! This sounds nasty in there, doesn't it? I might be able to. I know some of them were screwed in, and some were sort of riveted in. Of course, I can't tell without. Maybe I need a narrower screwdriver. Do I have such a thing? Because it would be nice if I could, in fact, put a clip on this thing. It's really a lovely, flexible steel nib. Okay, can I take it out of here? I think I need a smaller. Don't go away. Found another one. See, that does not fit, mister. Fits on that one. Come on, Waterman, get with the goddamn program. Can't you just... Oh. That doesn't fit. It's pretty ugly looking, but it does fit. I don't know where the one that it had on it. I guess was kind of dirty. So I'm back with this cap, and let me find a narrow screwdriver. This time. I'm not coming back with the screwdriver. I'm coming back with other possibilities. This one has a big old crack. Will this fit on it, do you think? What are your thoughts? Yes. Doesn't match the pencil, but it fits. Right? I know if I leave that there, I'm going to go to Pen Repairman Hell. See here, this has a clip, but this is the rivet or the screw or the whatever is loose. Does this fit? No. Does this fit on here? This is what I, no, is this what I want? No. I still haven't found the screwdriver, have I? I think this is going all the way to the thing. I think what I'm doing is just I need one of those lights like my dentist had to see into the depth of the cap. Please just to hell with it. Okay, does this work at all? These pencils, Waterman pencils, just are not my friend. Your friend, the atom. It might just be clogged. With a crappy piece of lead. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw this in with the pencils. Forget I even own it. And I'm going to use this cap on this pen because it's cool. It says Skywriter. I'm not sure this is a Skywriter. I think it is, though. These pens were made like almost the last gasp of Waterman. So the fact that they're falling apart is not entirely a surprise. Okay, here's my shellac. I think I'm using some sort of I think I'm using this shellac as a synthetic shellac rather than actual beetle carcasses or whatever shellac is supposed to be made of. It really does not smell like a natural substance. Should I fix this one while I'm at it? I might as well. What else am I going to do for the rest of this broadcast? So Gary, are you ever going to join me on camera here? Have we talked about this already? I still haven't found my guest book to write your guests' names in. I'm sure it's like right in front of me, but H. Roger Crabtree. Okay. What's going on? Doesn't seem to want to slide in as easily as I thought it should. There's some gunk on here that I didn't clear off. This is what my dentist was doing with my crown. It needs to be just shaved down a little bit. So he'd take his actual tool like this and bring it over to his work table. This plastic is very weird. Normally when you're sort of scraping off stuff on hard rubber, you don't really scrape into the hard rubber, but here it's like the plastic is getting scratched. Okay, this is on. A very nondescript nib. This is the kind of nib that just does not say one thing to me that I want to listen to, but it will say something. Now the cap isn't screwing on. Okay, now what's wrong? Which is the cap that it had? Where is it? No, this wasn't it. This is the one that was in the other one. Was it this dirty one? I guess it was this one. Doesn't fit on that one at all. Sure this doesn't fit on this one? This one screws on this one, but it doesn't screw on it when the thing is in it, which suggests to me that this has an inner cap that's supposed to meet up with this. So this is here in my pocket. This doesn't work. I guess it's the one that's all crusty. Is that the one I bought on eBay? Paid money for that one? What was I thinking? It had to be here on this desk. Ah, oh no, this is the one that has this is the loosey-goosey one. I don't know. Okay, where's the crusty one? Just put the crusty one on and call it a day. There, done. God, how long does this take to do what I need to do? Okay, can I make this less crusty looking with a little bit of Simichrome, do you think? Probably. But I'm going to leave it just the way it is for the moment. H. Roger Crabtree can have a crusty cap. Mr. Crabtree, why is your cap so crusty? Get away from me, kid. That's how Mr. Crabtree sounds. I'm going to put these back from whence they came. Ah, is this it? Maybe this is it. Where's Crabtree? Just put him away. Here he is. You were hiding. No, that doesn't fit either. Does it fit on this one? No. This is what it's like being a pen repairman. Nothing fits. Kitty, who's here? Oh, run, run! My cat is overjoyed when Matt comes home. I think this was the pen that was on my little gold one I just showed you. This one suits it so much better though. Bye.